So the light switch project, that's one of the projects I've been working on. You can also buy small little boxes and mount small little switches inside of a box and possibly get your Wyze Sense sensor in there. You can find the little boxes. You can mount those to the base of a lamp if you want to, so you can still turn the lamp on and off using a smart switch then that you've created using a very reasonable, inexpensive Wyze Sense sensor. So the other project I'm working on is there's times that you have a combination of of smart bulbs and smart plugs in a room that you cannot control without a switch of some sort. You may even have a combination where some lights are still operated by a light switch on the wall. What I'm working on now is taking one of the Wyze Sense sensors. I've got it connected to a photo transistor here, which I just turned it on or closed it by shining it here at the light. What I'm going to do is I'm going to couple this to a light bulb, just like this. And I've just got a very small hole in that end of that piece of heat shrink on there, so that it will be able to detect just the light when this light turns on. It'll be able to detect that, and it will close the contacts, or it'll act like the transistor will act like a switch and close the contacts on this Wyze Sense. That way, when this light comes on using the manual wall switch in that room, I then can use IFTTT and turn on other smart switches or smart plugs in that room by using just a hardwired switch that's in the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up, and I'm going to connect it to my light in my living room, where I have another smart plug in that room, and it's connected to a lamp. And I'll show you how that operates. Okay, Eric's back with you. Here in the living room, I have a light over here in the corner that is controlled by a hardwired light switch here in the wall. It is not a smart switch, nor does this light have a smart plug on it. But I have attached this Wyze Sense sensor, which is attached to a photo transistor, and it's just up against the bulb there. Put a piece of heat shrink around that photo transistor so it had a very small hole in it up against the light. So when that light comes on, it'll close that circuit and turn that sensor on. And then I have over here, I have a lamp that is also controlled by a smart plug. But to turn that lamp on, I either need to have voice control using Alexa, or I have to reach down there and touch that button on that smart plug to turn that on. So what I want to happen is when I turn this light switch on, it also turns that lamp on. So let's give it a try now that I've got that sensor connected. And I've actually named that sensor Light Sensor 1. I think you can see it there. Yes, there it is, Light Sensor 1. It is currently in the open position, which would be off. Let's go ahead and turn this light switch on. Turns that light on, and turns that light on. So, now when I walk in the room and I turn on this light switch, I'm able to turn on both lamps. In particular situations, especially with the smart bulbs, you don't have a real switch to connected to that smart bulb. It would work out nice if you already have a light switch here in the room to leave one of the lamps connected to that light switch, and then just use one of the the contact sensor from Wyze, and it should show in the closed status, and it does for the light sensor 1 is closed. Let me go ahead and shut it off. There is a small delay because of IFTTT, which we know about. It's off, and it's off. So, works pretty good. So that's my project I've been working on, and it should have changed that status to open, and it did. So that's been the project I've been working on. I want to thank everybody. Any concerns or questions, please comment, and I'll answer them. Thank you.